Hi, and welcome to Storytime in Motion at Palmer Public Library. I'm so happy to join you today. We're going to get back to our workout roots with a little bit of a yoga-inspired routine today. To lead us through, we're going to read When I Grow Up. This is by Leonid Gore. All right, let's read it together. All right. When I grow up. What will I be when I grow up? Asked the little boy. It's like a day like today. It's rainy. You could be like me, said the raindrop. When I grow up, I will be the fastest river running through the hills. You could be like me, said the green sprout. When I grow up, I will be the tallest tree the world has ever seen. You could be like me, said the fuzzy caterpillar. When I grow up, I will be the most colorful butterfly in the meadow. You could be like me, said the little chick. When I grow up, I will be the loudest rooster who first meets the morning. You could be like me, said the shadow, hiding from the sun. When I grow up, I will be the gentlest night, full of dreams. When I grow up, said the little boy, I will be just like you. The end. That was a sweet one, wasn't it? Well, to get started today, let's review some of the characters that we met, some of the things, maybe or objects we met in the story, and then we'll make sure we have everything we need to get started. So in reading the story, we met the raindrop who will become a river. So we've got river. We met a sprout who became a tree. So we've got a tree lined up. We met a caterpillar who became a butterfly, a chick who became a rooster, and a shadow who became the night dreams. And then also back to the little boy. So that's going to inspire our yoga sequence today. Before we get started, let's make sure we have what we need. So again, we're going to make sure whatever surface we're on is sturdy and not slippery. We're going to make sure we're dressed comfortably so we can move and bend. And we're also going to make sure we have a little space so we're not crashing into anything. So if you need to, please take a minute to make sure you have what you need to get started. In the meantime, we're going to warm up with a little salutation. And with how I'm set up today, there are going to be times where I'm supposed to stand, but since I'm going to be shooting right up out of frame, I'll probably just pop up to my knees and try to stay within frame of the camera so you can still see me. But please know at home you're welcome to stand for some of those moves. All right, to get us started, just like I said, instead of standing up all the way, I'm going to just stay on my knees. And you can join me. We'll bring our legs together. Make sure our backs are straight. We're going to bring our hands right in front of us, pressing gently together with our elbows out. We'll start here. Bring your arms up, stretch them to the sky, nice, straight, and long. And then I'm going to move to the side so you can see. I hope you're still standing. And take your mountain and let's bend it back into a half moon. Yes, a good stretch there. Now we're going to fold forward. Our legs should be straight, our feet and knees should still be together, and we're just folding right over our legs. From here, put one leg back Your other foot should be up underneath your chest. Plant our hands on either side. And we're in a really good lunge right here. From here, bring my other leg back. We'll pop our hips up and drop our head down. We're in down dog. And again, our legs are together and straight. From here, we'll bring it down into a sit-up position. Nice and straight into a plank. And we get to drop our hips again. We'll keep our shoulders and chest up tall. And here we are in up dog. All right, we're gonna go back into a lunge again, but this time we'll switch our feet. So our opposite foot will come up under our chest. The other leg will stay back, and our hands will still be planted on either side. Another really good lunge. All right, and another forward bend. This time we can bend our knees a little and really get some reach down to the ground. We'll roll up, and here's where I'll drop back down, but please keep standing at home. And back up straight again into our mountain. Salutation. Nice warm up, you guys. Well, let's jump into our practice for today. We met river. To get into our river pose today, have a seat with your legs out straight in front of you. For this, our legs will be together. We're going to take one arm in front of us, plant it right across your legs, and your other arm will open up, and we can kind of look up to the sky or follow our hand up behind us. And here's our river pose. One way for a few seconds, then we'll gently rotate it. We'll swap our other hand across our legs, our opposite hand up into the air, and we'll look up that way for a few seconds. And that's our river. All right, next is tree. We've done this one before. Let's see. For this one, this is what our top half will do. Our arms will be up straight. But I'm going to stand up for this one so I can show you what our legs will do. Here's our tree. We're going to pick one foot. Make sure it feels sturdy and planted into the ground. Our other foot will come up. We're going to bend it and put our foot inside our thigh, just like that. And keep our knee going out straight, our other legs planted, rooted strong like a tree, and up our arms go. And we'll do our best to keep our balance. We'll do this for a couple seconds. And let's take turns. Now we're going to root our other leg, get that good and planted. Our opposite foot will come up on the inside of our leg, above our knee there. So again, our bent knee is pointing out to the straight. Out straight. Our planted, rooted leg is feeling strong and balanced, and up our arms go like a big tree. Yes. Stretching tall. Well done. All right, that was a good tree. And next we have caterpillar. Caterpillar is going to start out a lot like river. We're seated, our legs are out straight ahead of us, they're together, and we're simply going to fold over. And on this one, we're going to bring our forehead as close to our knees as we can while we're still feeling comfortable. So fold over we go into a mighty caterpillar. Ooh, that feels good on the back of the legs. All right. Our next pose was inspired by the rooster. This is going to be a modified rooster. The rooster's a tricky one, so we're going to keep it simple. For our purposes today, fold your feet into your lap as far as you can. If you can get both legs tucked into your lap, that's great. I'm not sure my legs want to do that today, so I'm not going to fight about it. You keep your legs folded, and what we're going to do is plant our hands in front of us and come up and put our weight on our hands, and we'll try to be on our knees and our hands. But it's going to be really important to listen to your body and feel your balance because we don't want to crash. So here we go. Legs folded, arms and hands planted, and up we go into the rooster. Yes. And because I didn't fold my legs all the way in, I'm going to switch them. So now my opposite leg will get a turn in my lap. I'm going to replant my hands nice and sturdy, and up we go again. into the rooster. And out we gently come. Great job. All right, this brings us to the sun. We met the shadow who turned into darkness. It was kind of hard to find a pose for that, so we're gonna do the sun. And this was kind of a part of our salutation. For this is what the top half of my body's going to do. But my body's going to be out of frame right there, so you won't see my arms. So please know that for the sun, you keep your back straight and your arms straight up over your head. And this is what our legs will do. One leg comes slightly forward, the other one stays back. We feel sturdy, and up our arms go. There's some sun. Yes. And our arms and our back are going to look the same, but now we'll switch our feet. And feeling it sturdy and stretchy and sunny. Yes. All right, this brings us to the last pose we have. Our story ended with the little boy talking about when he grows up. And that'll bring us to a child's pose. This is my favorite. This one's so relaxy. So we're going to sit back on our feet. They're bent underneath our bum. Our knees are open a little bit. So we're gonna fold our chest and our tummies into the space in between our knees. And out our hands go. So I'm gonna back myself up just like this. That's child's pose. That feels really good, and it's hard to get up because it feels so nice. All right, that brings us through our story and the characters we met, and that also inspired our poses. If you would like more of a workout, now's a great time to back the video up and go through the sequence again. If you're ready to cool down and relax, join me. I'm gonna move some of my things out of the way. And this is where we cool down with Savasana. So we're going to stretch out, maybe I'll switch it up this time. I'll stretch out this way. We'll lay on our backs. And let's see, we'll close our eyes and we're going to imagine relaxing and melting. And let's imagine our heads first. Right where our hair is on our scalps, let's imagine that feeling so warm and melty. And it's so warm and melty, it's going right down our faces and into our necks. Again, relaxing, warm, melting muscles. From our necks, we're going to imagine that feeling down through our chest and our backs and our abdomens. So again, we're taking nice, slow, deep breaths and imagining it all feeling so warm and relaxing. We'll take that feeling through our hips and our big, powerful thighs. We want to really imagine those relaxing. They do so much work for us. They need a bit of rest and a little bit of relax. Oh, that feels good. Let's imagine that feeling all the way through the bottom of our legs. Can you feel your legs kind of wanting to melt into the ground? I can. It feels great. And lastly, our feet. Let's imagine our feet so relaxing. That's something else that does a lot of work for us throughout the day, isn't it? Our feet. Let's imagine those getting a nice, melty relax. And we'll just enjoy it for a couple of seconds. When you feel good and happy and relaxed, we are welcome to end our practice. If you need a little more time, please take it. But I'm going to slowly roll up and come back to a seated position. Thank you so much for joining me for Storytime in Motion today. If you'd like to be in touch, please find us on our Facebook page, Friends of the Palmer Public Library. You can be in touch on our website, pplak.org. Or if you want to chat, give us a call Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 4 at 745-4690. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a beautiful day.